Sleep is how your body recharges, and knowing the right way to sleep can not only help you boost your productivity, but also improve your mental and physical health. In this video, we're going to take a look at Master Mu Yu Chan and Mystic Sadhguru as they explain the best way to sleep and elaborate on just why sleeping in the wrong way might even cause your death. First of all, let's start with Master Mu Yu Chan and his traditional Chinese sleeping technique. This technique has been perfected through generations of Chinese masters and focuses on relaxing every part of the body and making sure none of the muscles are tensed or stretched. Master Mu Yu Chan explains that there are 3 ways that most people sleep. The first and most common one is on their side. Generally, when people sleep on their side, they use only one pillow, which they keep under their head for comfort and support. What this does is that it makes the muscles of the outstretched arms stretch, resulting in your shoulder being pulled. According to Master Mu Yu Chan, the shoulder and the hip are connected. This means that if the shoulder is not relaxed properly, not only will it be badly affected, but so will the lower portion of the body. The solution to this is using another pillow to raise the arm a bit. This relaxes the arm, which ends up solving the entire issue. Let's look at the other hand now. When you close your right hand, it puts pressure on your heart and lungs. This is solved by using a third pillow and holding that near your chest. The fourth pillow comes into the picture when you look at the legs. Your legs need to be straight and parallel to each other. When you're sleeping on your side, this does not happen, and instead your legs close down on your groin, reducing blood flow and leading to fertility issues. Adding a pillow between your legs helps prevent this. When sleeping on your side, this is how you should sleep, with 4 pillows all appropriately placed to make your body as comfortable as possible. Master Yu Chan continues and explains how instead of sleeping on their side, some people also sleep straight on their backs. While Western medicine has called this posture good for the spinal curvature, Master Yu Chan disagrees and says that unless a pillow is used to relax the muscles of your legs, they'll stretch and pull on your back, leading to lower back pain. What Master Yu Chan recommends to combat this is to put a pillow under your legs. Once the legs are a bit raised, the muscles are no longer extended and your back can now fully benefit from the posture. One more thing that people do when they sleep on their backs is that they push their heads into their shoulders, which causes them to snore. This is bad for both your head and your neck too, since they aren't properly aligned. A simple fix is to place a pillow under your neck in such a way that your head is relaxed. According to Master Yu Chan, sleeping this way will help you have better dreams and also improve your health. Finally, the last sleeping posture that we're going to talk about is the lotus posture. The lotus posture is when you sleep while sitting. The key factor here is to keep your back flat using a pillow and then resting your chin on it to keep the head properly aligned. These traditions are called the 5 bamboo wives of the emperor, and according to Chinese masters, are the key to leading a long, healthy life. Now that we've got sleeping postures out of the way, let's take a look at Indian mystic and yogi Sadhguru as he explains which direction you should sleep in. There's a general consensus among people that you shouldn't sleep with your head towards the north. Why do you think this is? Well, according to Sadhguru, all of this has to do with the fact that the Earth's insanely strong gravitational pull is always pulling everything towards itself. The biggest proof of this statement, according to Sadhguru, is that the Himalayas are constantly rising. This happens because the Earth's tectonic plates are constantly moving and crashing into each other. As these plates crash, the Himalayas rise. Sadhguru says that this movement is because of Earth's magnetic poles. Now, what does this have to do with us? Well, when you sleep with your head towards the north, the magnetic field affects you the same way that it affects the tectonic plates. As you probably know, iron is a major component of your blood. It forms the core of the red blood cell and is essential for the proper functioning of the circulatory system. When you sleep towards the north, this iron starts moving towards your head. Slowly and gradually, a buildup of this iron and excess blood begins to occur inside your head. Imagine a huge magnet placed at the top of the head, attracting all the iron and blood towards it. When you sleep with your head towards the north, that is essentially what's happening to you. One more thing that complicates the issue here is how sensitive the vessels inside your head are. Since your heart has to pump blood opposite to the direction of the gravitational force, it has to exert more pressure when pumping blood upwards. This is also the reason why the blood vessels in the head are so thin. These vessels don't get a lot of blood flow and aren't designed for an excess of blood. Two things happen when you sleep towards the north. First of all, due to the fact that you're laying down, the blood flow in your head increases more than what it is used to already. This happens because of the lack of any gravitational effect to oppose the heart's pumping. What happens next, however, is what you should be worried about. With your head towards the north, the blood that is already in excess there begins to increase even more. This can lead to stroke or even hemorrhaging. The severity of the side effects is linked directly to your age. If you're young and have strong blood vessels, you might not feel any immediate side effects. However, over a long period of time, the increased pressure along with all the excess blood will lead to chronic side effects. According to Sadhguru, you might even die if your blood vessels are weak and you end up having a stroke. This won't happen the first few times you sleep this way. However, when you keep doing this over a long period of time, you will start to see gradual side effects. Depending on the strength, there are a number of side effects that you might face: stroke, nightmares, disturbed sleep, and worst of all, a brain hemorrhage. The solution to all of these issues, according to Sadhguru, is to never sleep in sync with the magnetic poles. If you live in the Northern Hemisphere, you should never sleep with your head towards the north. East is best, and then southeast. The south isn't ideal, but it's better than the north. If you live in the Southern Hemisphere, the instructions are the exact opposite for you. You should avoid sleeping with your head towards the south, and try to prefer the west when picking a direction. Once again, this is because if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, you'll be most strongly attracted by the magnetic pull of the South Pole, which is what you need to avoid. Now, to get the best possible sleep, what you need to do is use both the techniques you learned today. First, you need to fix your sleeping posture using the 5 bamboo wives of the emperor technique that Master Yu Chan just taught us. The 3 most common sleeping positions have already been explained by Master Yu Chan, so all you need to do is pick the one you like and stick to that. Once you have a good sleeping posture, the next step is to follow Sadhguru's advice and sleep perpendicular to the magnetic poles. Pick the direction that is best suited to the hemisphere you live in: east if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, and west if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. With these ancient techniques perfected over generations, your health is almost guaranteed to improve. Let us know if you liked the video and if you benefited from the practice. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Peace.